Hello everyone. In this class, we will be continue learning on the Snowflake. So we'll do more practical on this one today's session. Okay, how we have. I hope you have learned about how to create a table and the database schema and all using the web UI method as well as SQL query method. So let's continue discussion on the following topics. Agenda. So what are the things we can discuss? Writing a basic SQL query, learn how to write a select statement using Snowflake SQL syntax. So these things we can explore. So why do we use a Snowflake? Why do we use a select in the Snowflake? If you want to see all the content from the table, then we will be using a select. Okay, so this is how we can see the entire content from the table. So next we can explore about more on filtering the data, like use in that where clause, in between, and like clauses, how it will be effectively used. If you know the SQL, then it will be easy for you. So sorting the data, apply order. So how do we sort the data? Like using the order by, aggregating data, use function like sum, average, group by, having. So how do we use a sum? How do we use a average? When to use it? What is group by and having class? Those things we can explore it. Okay. In the later we can explore more in join as well. Okay. Not the subquery. So writing the basic SQL query, first we'll explore about the SQL query. So select statement. So it will retrieve the specific column from the table. Okay. If you want to get the specific content from the table, then we will be using select. Okay. So select column name, you have to use it. If you use star, it will going to get the entire column. Okay. So from clause, okay, specify the source table. So we have a multiple table in a single database or a single schema. So which database you want to access it, not database, which table you want to access the data. So for that, we have to use it from clause. Okay. Using alias, rename column. If you want to rename the column, then we will be using the as a alias. Even you can use as or just by providing the space as well, followed by the renaming or nickname, you can use it. Okay, it will be considered as a aliases only. So you want to limit. Okay, so you have like thousands of rows you just want to get the top 5 rows or top 10 rows, then we will be using limit. Okay. So simple select. Okay, just a simple example for that. Select first name, this is the column name, from the employee table, limit will be 10. I'm getting top 10 rows from this table. Okay. So mm, mm, okay, this is how we can use the things. This is just a basic query to retrieve the data. Okay, write basic SQL query part 2. So if you want to select the entire column, then we will be using select star. Okay, star indicating means all the column. Column expression. Perform calculation within a queries. Okay, so column expression you can use it, and distinct keyword. So you want to get unique content, then you can use it. Distinct keyword returns only a unique value. So column expression, you will be, if you want to make some calculation in the same query, not outside the query, inside the same query you want to do it, then you can go with the things. Okay. So order of execution, understand the query execution steps. So at what time you have to execute, like that. Query formatting, best practice for readability. We have some query, so we have to use proper format to understand the query easily. So different people will use a different way. So then that time people might get confused to understand the content. So that is the reason we have to use it the same format. Okay. So order query format, we have filtering the data. If you want to filter the data, then we can use a where clause, or having. When you apply we have to use the having clause after making the group by. Okay, not before that. Where clause we will be using filter row based on the condition which you are mentioning. Comparison operators, these are the comparison operator like equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to. Then logical operator, combine the conditions using and or not. With this help, we can able to make some condition to filter the data in a better way. So null check, if you want to check the null value from your table, then we will be using is null, or you just mention not null as well. So basic filtering example will be like, so you want to select the content or just mention select star from the table. Then you have to mention like where age is greater than 30 and the department will be sales. So here we will be using comparison operators as well as logical operators. Both we will be using. That both will be comes under the where clause. Okay. So this is how we can use the where class as well. Okay, we have a between, you want to check the range. In between, you want to filter the data, or you want to get the data between some range, like the age between 20 to 30 I need, or salary between like 10 to 20 or 30 to 40. In that range I want. Then we can use the between clause, okay, to filter out the data. In clause, so you want to use the in clause whether the content will be available inside the table or not. In order to find that, we will be using in. Like operator will be used to find, to get the data in a pattern wise. So you want to get the data that starts with some particular letter like A. You have in a single column you have multiple name like Ajay, Arjun, Bhuvan, or Bhavya, and like that multiple name will be there. So you want to retrieve the data, only that name column starts with the A character. Then we will be using like operators. So combining filters, okay, we can combine all those things. So next one will be the sorting data. So we can just go to the theory first, then we'll get into the practical part. Okay. So sorting, you want to sort the data like ascending order or descending order. Then we will be doing this. We will be implementing the order by clause. Sort data ascending or descending. Ascending, you can use it for ascending order. Descending, you can use it for descending order. Sorting by multiple column. Use a comma separated list if you want to sort the multiple columns. Okay, just write column 1, comma, column 2, then it will go to the ascending order or descending order based on the first priority and second priority followed by other. So if you want to null first or last, you want to control the sorting order, you want to sort the data starts from null value or last, then we will be using null first or last. Null value should be coming first or last. If you just mention null first, means it will going to get the data which having a null value first. Sorting example, odd by salary, descending order, name will be ascending order. Like that you can try it out. Aggregator functions, we have sum, average, count, min, max. Okay, these are the aggregator function, we can use it. So sum will be giving you the sum of the entire column. Average will be giving you the average value of the entire column which you have mentioned. Count will going to give you the number of rows in the particular column. Min, max, lowest and the highest value it will going to give you. Aggregator example will be like select average salary from the employee. Okay, we have more. We'll just start the things, practical things. We can do it later. We can explore more on these things. Till this is fine. So I'll just log in. Just write Snowflake login. Snowflake.com is also fine. Yes. Okay. I have already logged in. So what I have to do, I'll just create, I'll go to here. Compute, I have not started yet. I'll just create a SQL worksheet. So what next? What next? I'll just create a database. Okay, we can go one by one. So you want to use some particular role or admin, then you can use role, user role sysadmin. Okay, if you want to use particular role. So we have a multiple roles, right? So you can see account admin. So like that, sysadmin will be there. So if I mention like this, sysadmin, user role sysadmin, then this, if I execute, this will choose a sysadmin and I have a multiple warehouse. If I want to choose the warehouse, then I have to mention use warehouse. Okay. In the next line. So we can try with the both, use warehouse. Not executed. Okay, you can see here it was chosen as sysadmin. Earlier it was, so earlier it was like a, what is that, account admin. So I'll choose the account admin and the compute VH, right? So if I want, I can choose my warehouse, copy and paste it. Okay, my warehouse. Okay, I'll just choose this. I'll just choose account admin and compute VH. Okay, this is the combination I'm using. If I execute, first we will try with the role. Okay, use role. Try with this statement successfully executed. So sysadmin and the compute WHI. Okay, run house on warehouse. Okay, wait. So it was not selected anything. Let me execute this. Then that will become a, okay, query duration. Okay, wait. It was loading. Yeah, now it's coming. Okay, let me execute. Use warehouse called my warehouse. Now you can see account. Let me execute both. So it becomes a sysadmin and the my warehouse. Okay, getting error. Object does not exist. Operation cannot be performed. Okay, it was saying some error. So I'll just go with the account admin only. Okay. So I think my warehouse has been deleted or what? I don't know. Let me go with the compute. Okay, you just mention like this only. Okay. Use role, then it will be become that, and use warehouse, that will be converted into that. Compute VH. I'll just go with the same thing. Okay, it is already executed. That's fine, absolutely fine. I'm getting error for this too as well. No issue. It's working fine only. Next, what I will be creating a database. Okay. So if I want to create a new database or switch to the database, so I already created a database. So I'm not going to create database. I'll just use the database. Okay. Existing database only I will be using. Use how many DB I have. I'll just get into the DB. No. I'll just get back here. Okay. We can get the list of DB first. Show database. Databases, it should be databases, not database. Okay, just two databases. No, show databases. No, this is not databases. Let me re-execute. Okay, warehouse not connected. Okay, system admin is there. So in that warehouse we do not have any DB, so that's why it was not showing. So I'll just switch back to this one and I'll just execute this. Now I will be getting DB and all. You can see DB. Earlier I was not getting this DB because I have chosen a different warehouse. If I choose this warehouse, whatever the database will be available, table or content will be available, those data only I will be getting. So that's why I was not getting any value here. If I execute, okay, account admin. So I'll just switch to sysadmin because sysadmin and the warehouse, it's on. Wait for some time, run on the warehouses. It was taking time, just a minute. Okay, it's still not coming. Okay, no issue. I'll just go with the same thing. You can try from your end, so it will not show any database. Okay, I'll just, so warehouse is the place where we'll be putting all the content. That's why. Okay, so I have chosen this. Then I will be using like use database like DB or mine. Okay, new DB I will be using. Okay, I'll just, I think I have to remove the database. That's not the valid thing. Okay, it's working. I have to use it. Okay, use databases. A statement executed. So now I'm inside the DB. Okay, now I will be choosing a schema. Okay, sorry. Even I write multiple time, it will be get confused. I have to use schema or what? Database. We have to mention if we are choosing database, we have to use database. Use database, then name. If we are working on the schema, we have to mention use schema, then the name. Name of the schema will be, I'll just go with the my schema. Okay. So my schema. I'll just choose and execute these both the things. Then the public will become my schema. So now I'm inside this the schema. Okay. So till that we have done these things many times. Now we can create a table. So you want to create a table, just use create or replace the table. Right, create or replace the table customer. This is just a column name and corresponding data. I'll just copy as it is. It will take time to write. So create or replace the table. This is the table name customer and the column name will be ID and the data type will be integer. Name will be string. Email will be also a string. Okay. So before that, if you want to check that how many tables are exist, just mention show tables. Let me execute. So I have only a table Titanic. Okay, I have a Titanic data. So I'll just execute this. Then customer table will also appear. Table has been created successfully. Now you can see it will be customer as well as Titanic. Two tables I have created. It has been created. So I will be inserting the data. So how do I insert the data? Just write like a SQL insert into table. These are the table name. This is the values I'm inserting. This is the first row, second row, third row, fourth row. That's it. Execute it. Okay. So now I can see the content, how many tables, what are the things will be exist in the table. Select star from customers. So this is the format we have to use it. Okay, we have told you, right? There is a proper way to write the format. So what it will be, select star from this all are SQL query, right? That should be in the caps letter. So usually people will prefer like that. And customer, this is the column name or table name or database name. Those kind of things should be in the small letter. Okay, this is how we can easily distinguish between the SQL syntax and the content name. So this is the things it contain in this table. So ID, name, email. So one alias at example.com, Bob at example.com, 3 Charlie at example.com, 4 David at example.com. So this is how we can insert the data into this. So we have done with this. So we have done with this also. If you want to filter the data, so just what do you want to filter? You want to take the name which having exact match like a alias. So you want to get the content in the table, whatever it has the name, column name will be like equal to alias. So those kind of data you want to execute it. Then you can mention select star from customer column name, sorry, table name. So I need to get entire column. I want to see the entire column, but the row should be equal to the name in the column name will be equal to alias. So wherever alias will be coming, I need only that data only. For that purpose, we will be using where clause. Okay. So you want Bob, just make it Bob. So you will, okay, Bob, where name equal to Bob. Let me see this. Okay, it's a case sensitive. So in a SQL query, it is not a case sensitive, but here it is a case sensitive. You can see if I make it all small, it was giving an not an error, it was showing like no content. So this is how you can get the content. Use the same as it is. It's a case sensitive here. The name will be case sensitive, not everything. These things are not case sensitive, column name, content name and all. So next filtering done. Order by, you want to make a ascending order or descending order, then you can use this query. I will be making the entire table ascending order now. If I'm not mentioning anything, then it will be ascending order. You can see I'm making the, so select star, star means every content I need from the customer table, order by the name. I'm making order arrangement by name column will be ascending. So A, B, C, D. If I want D, C, B, A, then have to mention D, E, S, C. Descending order, it will be a descending order. You can see D, C, B, A. So this is how you can make a ascending order or descending order. If you mention ASC, it will be ascending order. If you have not mentioned anything, still it will be like a ascending order only. Okay. By default will be ascending order. So you want to limit the content, then I can make it limit. So select star from limit. You have to just mention limit. If I make it one limit, I will be getting only the first content only. Okay. So this is how you can get the first content only. First row. You want top 10 row. If you have top 10 row, you will get it. If not 10 not there, then you will be getting the entire thing. So I have only 4 rows. So I make it limit 4. So I will be getting the 4 content. All the 4 I will be getting. If I make it 3, then top 3 I will be getting. So you can see this is how we can limit the content. Update. So you want to update the content. How can I update the content? So for that you have to use update. The table name will be customer. Set the name. What data you want to update, that you can mention. Set name equal to Robert, where ID belongs to 2, where ID equal to 2. When ID become 2, then all those places will be get updated with the Robert. So earlier it was a Bob, now it will be a Robert. So let me see, select from customers. You can see it will be a Robert, not a Bob. Delete the record. I want to delete the record. I will be deleting this record. So how will you delete the record? Delete from customer. You have to mention deleting the things from the table where ID equal to this. So I'll just delete that too. Okay, Robert will be get deleted. So again, let me re-execute the content. You can see Alice, Charles and David. This is how I can do the things. Just a minute. So you want to see the table information, just write describe table customer. It will going to give you the column name and corresponding data and all it will going to give you. Just a minute, I'll be coming. So let's continue. So this is how we can get the table information. You can see what kind name of the column will be ID, name and the email. Data type will be number, worker and worker. Kind will be a column. Null value will be yes, it will allow the null value. Default null value will be null. Primary key will be no. This is not a primary key. Unique key also not added. Check constraints is null. Expression is also a null. Policy we have not done anything. So this is how you can get the table information. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, let's explore the other part. Okay. So add another table order. Okay, I'll just create one more table. We can explore about the joinings as well. So for joinings, we needed two table. That's the reason. So I'm creating order table. One more table will be order. Create or replace the table order, order ID column, integer type, customer ID, integer type, amount, float, order date, date type. So let me insert the data to this. Insert into order, order ID, customer ID, or amount and order date. Values are like this. Mhm. So number of rows inserted, then let me see the content. Select star from order orders. Okay, orders done. This is the content. Boring. So these are the content it has. Now I want to combine two table and make it as a new table. That is what we will be doing. So in a join, we have a multiple joinings, in a join, out to join, like that. We'll explore about this. Here we will be making inner join. Inner join means it will going to get the common values only from the content. So select c.id, c.name, order. So from C means this is the alias of the customer table. C, you can see this is the alias. So that from that table I need a ID and the column, and the order ID and the amount, order date I will be getting from the order table. I will be getting that from there. So select the columns from the customer customers C join order. So this is the second table based on, it will be O based on c.id and customer ID. Based on this, I will be making a inner join. Inner join means only common value from both the table will be getting. So ID 114. So you can see order ID also will be same. Name. So this ID and customer ID. So I have not taken the customer ID. I have taken the order ID. If I take it customer ID O dot customer ID, then you will understand. Okay, sorry. I supposed to put it. O dot okay. Pardon. You can see ID and customer ID both are having the same value. This is what we will say inner join. Same way we have a right join, left join. If you want to get that, you just write right join, left join, like that. So if you write the left join, it will going to get all the content from the first table, that is customer table, and the matching value from the second table. So this is what we will say or left to join. I'll just write left. Everything same. Select column name from customer. This is the first. Which one you will be going to mention the first column? Sorry, first table. That will be considered as a left table. So I'm making left to join the second table order based on this condition I'm making. So now you can see the difference. This is the inner join. Sorry. This is the inner join. If I make it a left to join, I will get all the content from the left table, that is customer table. So you can see 1143. This is all the content from the left table. If matching value, it will get the content from the right table as well. No matching value, so null value will be getting. This is how we can do the left to join. Same way right join, it will going to get all the content from the right table, matching value from the left table. So you can see all the content from the right, matching value from the left, no matching, null. So this is how we can do the left join, right join, out join, inner join, like that. So we have a cross join, that also we can do it. So so for that I no need to mention this. I'll just remove it. I'll just make cross join. So it will going to get multiply with each and everything. You can see. So 1 with 1, 3 with 1, 4 with 1, 1 with 1 again, 3 with 1, 4 with 1, 1 with the 2, 3 with, like that it will going to keep on multiplying each and every value. This is what we will say cross join. So let me see the outer join. So in the outer join in the MySQL, we will be using just union of the right join and the left join. So I'll just remove this. In the next line, I will be making union. Okay. So union of the left join and the right join will be giving the outer join, means all the content we will be getting from both the table. Matching value will get it, no matching null value. So combination of both right and left. This is the joinings we have. So I hope you learned something. This is all the basics things we have done it. Like that, you want to get the sum or minimum maximum, then we can do it, that one. Let me go for that. So I'll just use the same content. Okay. What I'll do, I'll just make select the sum of ID. I will make it sum of ID. What will be the sum of ID? I will be making ID, okay, from customer. Okay, I'll just get this sum. So 1, 1, 2, 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 3, 7. I'll get a 7 as the output. Okay, 8. Maybe one more I got missed, I think so. So this is how we will be getting. You want average, then you just make it AVG. Select and execute the particular column, you will be getting the average. This is the average. Like that you can get the count and minimum, maximum, that all you can get it. Just make it count. Count we have a 3. Max value will be this. This is the maximum value. You want minimum value, just make it min. Okay. So let me try for max of ID, both the column. Will we get it? So we are getting. So you can use this one to get the minimum value, maximum value, average, count. So all the statistical summary you want to get it, then you can do like this. So this is how we can use the aggregator functions. Yes, so we have done with this. So yes, we have discussed about all these things. I hope you have learned something new, basics things. Thank you.